What's good, Washington fans? So we got a pretty big surprise here, in my opinion. Morgan Moses is being allowed to seek a trade per Ian Rappaport. The trade or release of him would save $7.75 million towards the cap. Big Mo, man, IHOP pancakes, man, Mr. Morgan Moses. This is definitely a surprise. Some people it may not because we did draft Sam Cosmi, who played more left tackle in college in the second round. Then we brought in Charles Leno, another left tackle. We have Cornelius Lucas. We brought in Eric Flowers, who's a guard, who's not going to be, who most likely will not be. We don't want to see Eric Flowers playing tackle. It just did not work out pretty well. But Sam Cosmi, they must have seen something from Sam Cosmi in rookie minicamp, or just potential wise with him that they think he could be ready to start day one, or they could swing Cornelius Lucas to the right tackle position. He was a swing tackle for the Bears, and we'll see. I mean, the only thing is just depth. I don't really agree with this move, to be honest with you. I mean, Ron must have something cooking. He must be. I don't know. He's playing checkers instead of chess, of course. We're making this move. This is a Bill Belichick move. Trying to trade your guys before you think their career is basically coming to an end, or that they're declining, or that they're regressing as a player. Morgan Moses is 30 years old, man. So, and he had a really solid year last year. Now, I know a lot of people didn't like him, a lot of false starts and penalties in the past, but this past year, he was definitely one of the reasons why we made a playoff push. He was strong on that right side. Then, some guys got hurt on the left side. Cornelius Lucas got hurt, and he swung to the left side, and then David Sharp had to play on the right side. So Morgan Moses did a lot for us. I mean, last year, he was definitely one of the strong players for us, and he was a team captain, ended up being a team captain on the roster last year as well. So, I mean, this is tough. I mean, he started a game. He started every game since 2015, 96 consecutive starts. So he has been an Iron Man for the Washington football team. He's been a good guy off the field as well. Been a pretty positive guy off the field as well. So, honestly, I don't think we're gonna get much in a trade for him, to be honest with you. He is 30 years old, which is not super old, and he's not a Pro Bowl guy. He's not a Pro Bowl guy. He's just a solid football player. He's a legitimate starter. I'll give him that. I think he's a legit starter. He's gonna start on almost any team in the NFL for sure. He's solid. He gets the job done. Like I said, sometimes he will false start. Sometimes he will have a penalty. But wow, I mean, Ron is really just changing things up. I mean, this is kind of like Adrian Peterson move, where I was just like, why are you cutting Adrian Peterson? And next thing you know, Antonio Gibson just comes up and he's just a baller. So maybe that could happen with Sam Cosmi. Maybe there's some things that they saw in rookie minicamp. I know it's only minicamp in 2 days, but they saw him, going through drills, and they saw how athletic he is, how strong he is. That's part of the reasons why they drafted Sam Cosmi, and that he does have position flex, which is Ron Rivera's favorite 2 words in the world. He has position flex, that he can play right tackle as well. So we'll see if the young man can play. Because remember, we heard that they signed Charles Leno because Sam Cosmi, they said that he's raw and they want him to get some seasoning. They want him to sit a year and get better, and then after the 2021 season, they would let him start. But a tweet from John Keim is saying that they brought in Charles Leno to start, and he said this is a natural byproduct of signing Charles Leno and drafting Sam Cosmi. He was told that Leno is coming here to start at left tackle, and they did not draft Cosmi in the second round to sit. So it's looking like Sam Cosmi probably will be the starter at right tackle. So we will be starting a rookie at right tackle. We'll see how camp goes in the competition and everything. So we brought in Eric Flowers, Charles Leno. There's competition at the guard spot, the right tackle, everywhere basically. So it's real interesting. It's real interesting. Like I said, we're going to save $7.75 million in cap space, and we're not desperate for cap space. Like that's the thing. We're not really desperate for cap space right now. We're sitting at $13 million, $843,347 in cap space. So it's not like we're one of the teams like the Eagles or the Saints that's desperate for cap space. We're solid with cap space right now. But this would give us 20 mil. So I don't know if they're intending to make another move or what, but we're really not going to get that high of a draft pick. I think honestly a 3rd round pick, but I mean, we'll see if Ron has something up his sleeve here. We'll see if he has something up his sleeve. I'm really thinking around that 3rd to 5th round pick range. And Ian Rappaport also said that If he can't be traded, he may have to be released. So it's at that point right now. So this is really interesting. So I know the projected starting offensive line right now at left tackle is Charles Leno. Left guard, I think Eric Flowers is going to start. Center, Chase Rouillet. Right guard, Brandon Sheriff, who's getting paid $18 million. And then right tackle will probably be either Sam Cosmi or Cornelius Lucas at that right tackle position. So Sadiq Charles, he plays left tackle, left guard, so he'll be another backup left guard in my opinion. And then we still have Wes Martin and Wes Schweitzer as well on the roster. So this is an interesting move. Like I said, no more IHOP pancakes, man. Morgan Moses, man, especially after Ryan Kerrigan being traded. I did not make a video about Ryan Kerrigan being he didn't get traded. I mean, Ryan Kerrigan just signing straight up with the Eagles. I have no hard feelings towards Ryan Kerrigan for that, honestly. It's a business. It is what it is. He knows that he wasn't going to get any snaps here with Chase Young and Montez Sweat, so he knows that he can get a lot of playing time with the Eagles, with their defensive line. Their defensive ends are just not as good as our defensive ends, so he knows he can get more playing time. Probably get paid a little bit more too. So I understand it's a business. I know a lot of fans are upset about it, and it is gonna be weird to see him in an Eagles jersey. But we've signed so many former Eagles players, and they've signed so many players that have been Washington football players. Brian Mitchell, B. Mitch going to the Eagles. Art Monk back in the day. We signed James Thrash, Wendell Smallwood, Jeremiah Trotter, so many, Deshaun Jackson, so many interchangeable Giants players, Eagles players. So it is what it is. It is a business. I hate to see him play in a nasty Eagles green, but you know what Logan Thomas did to Ryan Kerrigan in that Lions game. He'll probably do the same thing and give him a tough block. But Morgan Moses did a great job against Ryan Kerrigan in practice. If you look at the clips, that's what I was looking forward to. I was really looking forward to that Morgan Moses versus Ryan Kerrigan matchup, but we won't even be able to get that. So that is unfortunate. But hey, Jaron Christian's still on the roster too. So I almost forgot about him. So I don't know if we're gonna sign another tackle too, because I am concerned about the depth. That definitely takes away our depth, and that's what I was very happy about when we did bring in Eric Flowers and we did bring in Charles Leno. I was like, bet we got depth across the board, because this is a 17-game season. And last year we had a couple injuries around there, but Jaron Christian got hurt. Sadiq Charles, of course, got hurt, barely played in the game, only played one snap. And then, what's his name? Cornelius Lucas got hurt a couple times. Jaron Christian got hurt, and Morgan Moses got hurt too. So we just need depth. So our depth definitely weakened there. So like I said, I don't 100% agree with this move, but like I said, who knows? Ron's got something up his sleeve right now. So I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if he's gonna try to bring in another Panther player or something. So we'll see. All right, you guys, let me know what you guys think about the move. This is a surprise. I did not think any news was gonna happen today. So all right, y'all. Hopefully the Wizards get the dub tonight. Take care of the Celtics. Get this win. All right, y'all. Hail to the football team. Peace.